Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. A huge Chicago Bears rumor popped up and their QB just fed into it. If there is one thing the Chicago Bears know how to generate, it's rumors. This is because the team has a reputation for surprising people when they least expect it. Everybody knew they needed pass rush help last season. Nobody thought GM Ryan Poles would go so far as to acquire Montez Sweat from Washington. That move helped jumpstart the defense. Since then, fans have learned to never count the Bears out of anything, even if it might seem outlandish at first glance. Recent events have given rise to a rather persistent rumor. The Dallas Cowboys finally managed to pay star wide receiver CeeDee Lamb. His new 4-year deal brings $34 million per year. While great for him, it creates a big problem for his team. Lamb isn't the only one they need to pay. It is well-known quarterback Dak Prescott is a free agent next year and Dallas can't franchise tag him. That means unless they're willing to let him walk, they must extend him. He has all the leverage, meaning he can push to become the NFL's highest-paid quarterback, putting him at over $55 million per year. The problem? If Dallas does this, they may not have enough money left to pay superstar pass rusher Micah Parsons. This has led many to wonder if the Cowboys might be forced to trade him, sacrificing him to keep their two offensive stalwarts. That is where the Bears come in. Fans think they're well-positioned to make a run at him, and it appears their new quarterback agrees. For starters, Jerry Jones is not an owner in the habit of trading franchise players. The only time he ever came close was trading Amari Cooper to Cleveland in 2022, and Dallas could afford it because they had Lamb on the roster. Nobody on the roster is remotely close to Parsons' caliber. Yes, the team will soon be in a salary cap crunch once Prescott gets paid. However, Jones is almost certain to work on finding the necessary money to ensure they keep their best defensive player in blue and white. Another part of this is Poles himself. He stated his goal is to build through the draft. If the Chicago Bears trade for Parsons, they are guaranteed to give up at least 2 future first-round picks, probably more. They already paid one pass rusher top money with Sweat. Parsons figures to cost even more. Poles has said his goal is to maintain financial flexibility at all times. The more likely scenario is the Bears look to draft a pass rusher high next year with either a first or one of their 2 second-round picks. Anything is possible. Nobody thought the Khalil Mack trade would happen until it did. Williams retweeting the rumor is interesting but likely means nothing. Cowboys star Micah Parsons reacts to CeeDee Lamb's $136 million deal. Micah Parsons couldn't be happier for CeeDee Lamb after the star wide receiver inked a lucrative new deal with the Dallas Cowboys, ending his extended holdout. With a new deal, Lamb will be ready to roll for Week 1 when the Cowboys take on the Cleveland Browns. Parsons, who has his own contract talks looming, is happy he'll get to take the field with his brother. "Congratulations to my man CeeDee Lamb," Parsons said on his The Edge with Micah Parsons podcast on Monday. "Man, couldn't be happier for the guy. One of the best dudes in the locker room. One of the best players on our team. To get the payday, he got to take care of his family. I couldn't be more happy for CD. Congratulations to my brother CeeDee Lamb. It's a dream to watch you, partner up with you, and suiting up with you every week. Congratulations on your bread, you earned every dollar." Lamb missed the preseason and training camp holding out for a new contract. His 4-year, $136 million deal makes him the second highest-paid non-quarterback in NFL history. Lamb will also receive a $38 million signing bonus and $100 million guaranteed. Lamb's teammates, including Parsons, supported him during his holdout. The star pass rusher was vocal that Lamb wouldn't miss any time during the regular season amid the contract dispute. "Obviously, we miss him," Parsons said, per the Cowboys' official site on August 14. he's one of the best people you can have in a locker room. I'm pretty sure he'll be here soon. CD is a part of this brotherhood whether he likes it or not. He knows he's not going anywhere. The business side, they're gonna take care of it, no doubt about it. On week 1, he will be suiting up for the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys now have one of their top weapons available for the highly anticipated opener against a talented Browns secondary. Lamb finished last season with a league-high 135 receptions for 1,749 yards and 12 touchdowns. The Cowboys' contract talks are far from finished. The team is still negotiating a long-term extension with Dak Prescott and hopes to have it done before the start of the year. Unfortunately for the Cowboys, Prescott has all the leverage, and they'll have to dole out some major cash to get it done, which will likely reset the quarterback market. Make no mistake, he literally has all the leverage, NFL Network's Ian Rappaport said on Monday, August 26. The Cowboys would clearly like to get a long-term deal done. If it gets done, he is no doubt going to be the new highest-paid quarterback in the NFL. Here are really the options. It is either take a deal that resets the quarterback market, something that Dak Prescott is proud of, that his agent is proud of, that the union knows is a great deal. Or just go be the biggest free agent in NFL history. Those are really the options for Dak Prescott. Prescott has said he won't take a discount on his next deal to help elevate all the other quarterbacks in the fraternity. Cowboys bringing 4-time Pro Bowl RB in for free agency visit, report. The Dallas Cowboys are just days away from the start of the NFL regular season, and they may be making a huge last-minute addition. While the Cowboys have already brought back Ezekiel Elliott, they are in talks with free agent running back Dalvin Cook. On August 26, NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero announced that Dallas was bringing the veteran RB in to talk about a potential move. The hashtag Cowboys might not be done. Sources say 4x Pro Bowl RB Dalvin Cook is flying to Dallas tonight for a visit, Pelissero wrote on X. Unlike a year ago, when he was rehabbing from shoulder surgery, Cook has hit the weights all offseason and says he feels the best he has in years. While Cook struggled mightily in 2023, he was named to 4 consecutive Pro Bowls from 2019 to 2022. If the Cowboys sign Cook and get him back to his best, then they could land a serious upgrade for their RB room. That being said, Cook is the same age as Elliott and has seen a lot of usage over his career. His best years are likely behind him, and adding him would likely be a short-term effort. For 4 seasons, Cook was essentially the spearhead of the Minnesota Vikings offense. After joining Minnesota as a second-round pick in the 2017 NFL Draft and overcoming early injury issues, Cook made a case for being an elite RB in the league. But after a 4th straight season with 1,100-plus rushing yards and 6-plus touchdowns, Cook parted ways with the Vikings. He joined the New York Jets in free agency before the 2023 season, but it was a disastrous situation. Cook was healthy for the majority of the year, but failed to make an impact and saw his role slowly shrink. According to Pro Football Reference, Cook only totaled 214 yards in 2023, averaging 3.2 yards per carry. For context, Cook averaged 4.7 yards per carry during his time in Minnesota. Cook was eventually released and signed by the Baltimore Ravens as reinforcements for the playoffs. He took 8 handoffs for 23 yards in the Ravens' 34-10 win over the Houston Texans in the AFC divisional round. Just hours before Pelissero's report on Cook's visit, the Cowboys released a wave of players including RB Nathaniel Pete. Dallas announced the full list of releases on X on August 26. Pete joined Dallas as an undrafted free agent after going undrafted in the 2024 NFL Draft. The 24-year-old was a rotational weapon during his college career at Missouri and Stanford. His highest single-season rushing yard total was 434 in 2022. He also chipped in 2 TDs that year. The Cowboys have to cut down their squad to 53 players, but they're clearly still shaping the roster as they look to bring in Cook. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Dalvin Cook? Leave your opinion in the comments.